machine has only been used for maybe an hour, and I'm pushing it at that. Meanwhile, the camera here is the body cam, body cam, body cam. This camera is a camera that I've been using right along and having nothing but problems with it, and it's getting worse. The other day, Darlene and I did 5 tags, 45 plus minutes, and the camera was sitting there. It was plugged in as it is now. Now I can't see the back screen, as you know, and the front screen has the little digits on it, but the way the angle is and the way it comes down and with the light, I can't see that either. So there's nothing to indicate that I can see that that camera is on. So I knew when I plugged it in that usually I just wait a second or two and I hit the record button and I'm done. I don't normally check, I just hit the button. Well, Darlene came in, we got the tags, I plug it in, I wait for a few seconds while her and I talk, and then I hit the play button. Well, unbeknown to me and her, when we were done and I decided to go in the house that afternoon, took the camera with me, plugged it in the computer, and nothing. Well, the battery was dead, and the plug wasn't in all the way because the female portion, the receptacle part in the camera, is tired. You know, it's getting old, and you know, it's being plugged in quite a bit more than normal. And at that point, the plug was loose and it wasn't even connecting, so therefore we weren't working off the voltage and no battery, therefore no nothing. I plug it into the computer and there's nothing there. And I unplug it from the computer to look at it, and I realized that the battery was dead. I plug it back into the computer, and then I'm seeing that it's on, off, on, off, on, off. So again, I'm trying it now again, but it's on, I think. And so that's the camera that I've been using right along that I'm having problems with. This is the body cam. There's no screen on this one. There's a light flashing in the front, red, telling me that it's recording. However, that same light flashes red when the battery is dead. And that's not a cheap one. Anyhow, I am going to be buying another camera. I'm going to have to eventually. But I think I'm just going to stick to the old camcorders. I don't like these little GoPro wannabes. And the GoPros, I mean, they're the same design. You can't see the screen unless you're behind it, you know, and I'm not behind it if I'm recording, and you know, I want to be able to see what the hell's going on. And there's no mic plug on this, so if the mic gets scratchy, which it has a few times, if you've heard the audio, sometimes it's like, forget about it. There's no way I can plug a mic into it either. Now the better ones are, but I'm not going to buy a better one of those if I don't like it. So, you know, better one is going to be the same design, so it's not going to make it any better. So I'm looking at a couple of camcorders. But meanwhile, this thing hasn't been used, like I say, maybe an hour. It was a long story. I did it. I recorded it, but it's just too long. Long story short was the place that I had went to was just looking to make a few bucks. My doctor and them both said, listen, you're coming up on borderline, but you're not there, you know. So, you know, whatever. So I told her that, well, give it to me. You know, he set it for the lowest settings, and I have it.